Sweden is an interesting kind of test case because it was one of the main European countries to say, yes, everybody come in. When Angela Merkel was opening the borders back in 2015 and so on, yes, everybody come in. Sweden welcomed. I don't know if you remember those, Swedish school kids with flowers welcoming train loads of Syrian and other immigrants arriving in the country, and this was all going to be harmonious and beautiful, this was the globalist fantasy of the new world where there were no borders and we all helped each other. And yet Sweden has descended into a hellhole. I was also going to ask Quanta there her thoughts on an article by Fraser Nelson, the editor of The Spectator in the UK, whose wife is Swedish, about the chronic crime rate, Rita, in Sweden now. You've got teenagers armed with weapons,
explosions,
murders, explosions, and it's all fueled by basically the open borders. These are young jihadist gangs. Sweden has pretended, with left-wing governments one after the other, pretended, oh, no, we never identify, we can't say it's an Islamic gang, or we can't say it's a Syrian gang, or whatever it might be. So they try and sweep the whole thing under the covers. But the Swedish people, particularly young people, are living with the most appalling crime, rapes and other problems.
Sweden's been very much a left-leaning country for many years, up until recently where it elected a centre-right coalition, which shocked people everywhere who take note of Swedish politics. And I've got a lot of family in Sweden. I've been there several times. And you do have this very harmonious, affluent nation, but then you've got these ghettos where there's no-go zones and there's just been no assimilation. There's so much, like I said, violence and crime and hostility. And Sweden has gone from one of the lowest crime rates, really anywhere, to now having significant problems in certain areas. So it is very sad, but I think the population is finally awake to it. What they do about it is another thing, because this is not easy, because once this is entrenched in your population, it's not easy to remedy it. So they've got some significant issues to work through now, and it's self-inflicted. They had this really ideology that we have open borders, anyone's welcome, anyone can come here and contribute, and that's all well and good, and people have made lives there and have really contributed to Swedish society. But if you've got people coming in who are not suited, who do not share your values, who are not interested in assimilation, who are not interested in working or following your laws, you're going to have what we see now.